We've got basketball action at Staples Center in Los Angeles, the home of the Lakers, here on 2K Sports. It's a Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us. Hi, everyone. Along with Clark Kellogg and Doris Burke, I'm Kevin Hart. They'll play this one here in Los Angeles before the Lakers head back to the road. And the Houston starting five. Luis Scola at the power forward, and Big Yao Ming in the middle. Brooks and Martin manning the backcourt. And Battier. And for the Lakers, Howe and Bynum filling up the middle. Kobe is out there with Brown and Artest. The Rockets, Clark, played last season without Yao Ming. That is a huge loss for them.
Yeah, both figuratively and literally when you talk about what he means to that team. And despite that, they missed out on the playoffs, but they still had a winning record overall.
Tip-off goes to Houston. Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Rick Adelman. And Doris, what do you have to say?
Although this is their first...
That free throw good from Gasol. The Rockets are an organization with great management, great leadership, but they've been hampered by their superstars' inability, Clark, to stay healthy.
That's been a significant problem for them, and it's been unfortunate. It's not something that you can really control. From when T-Mac was there to Yao's problems this last season, they just had terrible luck with the injuries.
Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, guys, Derek Fisher has plenty of offers prior to this season, including from the Miami Heat, but he decided to take less money to stay with the Los Angeles Lakers. He said, at the end of the day, there's one person I could not turn away from. Kobe Bryant asked me to stay, but supported whatever decision I made. He and I came into this league together as kids, and he's been loyal to me even when others had doubts. We've won 5 championships together. Guys, now they'll go for 6.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Doris. It seems like they've always consistently overachieved with their role players, but I wonder if they can break through to become one of the powerhouse teams in the Western Conference.
That will only happen, Kevin, if Yao can stay healthy. Any contending team in the NBA has its star playing at a high level and playing most of the team's games, and we'll see if that can happen for Houston with Yao.
Patrick Patterson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. With his versatility at 6'10", Odom's a great fit for the Lakers' triangle offense.
Yeah, I agree with that. Certainly I concur with that. I mean, he rebounds, he blocks shots. He's a terrific ball handler. He can pass it, and he can score inside and out. I mean, he's got everything you want in a guy coming off your bench.
So it's Houston now, after the miss from Pau Gasol. And here's Brooks from outside. Rebound by Ron Artest. Lakers trail by 5. Outside, Kobe. Inside to Gasol. Goes up. That's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. Gasol's got his second basket of the night. Brooks against Kobe. Takes it up. Pass to Artest. Gasol. Yao picks him up to Artest. Brooks covering. Patterson bringing the double. Here's Odom. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Rockets leading by 3. Here's Brooks. Kept alive. The shot's good from Yao. Yao's got 10.
Boy, this is fun to watch. This guy is putting on a show right now. He's making it look really easy.
And here is Lee. No points for him. The dump off. Brooks outside. Pass to Yao. He's up against Gasol. Lee, just 4 to shoot. Kept alive. Shot clock at 4. And Yao again. He's got 12.
He's really doing a nice job leading his team and setting a terrific pace this quarter. He's been absolutely dominant.
Stuffed. Houston in the lead. Got a piece of it and taken away by Brown. He's guarded by Battier. Here's Odom. And again, the Lakers no good.
You know, he can make a few from out there, but the defense seemed unconcerned by him pulling up. They were giving him all sorts of room.
Brooks, the pass to Yao. Odom's there. They double team Yao. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot two here. Seeing Yao out there reminds me of this Shaquille O'Neal quote on the big fella. He said, "I like Yao because he plays like a man." What do you make of that, Clark?
Well, I think part of it is that Shaq appreciates that Yao rarely flops. Shaq has a problem with big guys that flop. So do I. And he's skilled and uses his size and weight effectively.
Andrew Bynum's checked in for the Lakers. Vujacic comes in for Shannon Brown. The Rockets making a switch here. Now here's Kobe. Now Bynum. Odom, he's guarded by Hill. Over Brooks. Kobe's shot is off. But Clark, with Yao, he has to be careful about carrying too much muscle on that frame because his feet do take a pounding.
Well, that's the case with any of the 7-footers. They just have to be careful with the lower extremities. He needed major surgery to correct his high arches, missed the season as a result. I hope those foot problems are behind him.
And the Lakers have possession. Yao Ming missing his last shot. Back to Kobe. Left side, Kobe. To end the drought. And the dunk by Odom.
There's always the chance for something special to happen when he's headed to the basket.
Well, you can anticipate it, but as a defender, you can't necessarily stop it. Here's Brooks. Hit his foot. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Here's Yao. He's got 14. Here's Martin. Drains it from the corner. Martin's got 8 points.
Already they have 8 second chance points here in the first quarter.
Odom against Hill. Here's Bynum. The shot no good. And the Rockets going the other way now. Deflected. Kobe with the steal.
And you look at what they've done, or rather what they haven't done, it's hold on to the ball. They've had 4 turnovers already this quarter.
Odom's shot, good. Here's Brooks. 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Kevin Martin on the wing, covered by Vujacic.
He's really one of the big reasons why they have the lead now. He's playing an extremely efficient game. It's fun to watch.
Hill against Odom. Great anticipation. Rockets leading by 9. With authority.
They've been unstoppable. What a strong start.
Here's Kobe. Not on the scoreboard yet. Brooks covering. Shoots from 12. Kobe gets the bucket.
Just put the ball in his hands, Kevin, and watch him go to work. He's going to make something good happen.
And Yao gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. 16 points for Yao.
This is how they built an early lead. A relentless and punishing inside game.
An interesting start to this one here. First quarter wraps up. Rockets ahead. They lead by 11.
They've been crashing the offensive glass. And they've got a lot of second chance buckets. If you don't box out, you get your feelings hurt.
And we'll get back to the action right after this. And as the second quarter begins, it hasn't been the most competitive game so far. Here's Fisher. This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got Budinger, Scola out there with Miller. Then there's Martin and Lowry. Here's Bynum, and that one barely misses as he draws contact. 2 free throws coming up. That one is on Miller. Clark, you think back to what Bynum did in the playoffs last year, and you have to remember he was playing with a slight meniscus tear in his right knee.
And I know how painful that can be. I had one of those. I mean, it hurts with every step. But he felt like the pain was manageable.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Lowry. Shot no good, and it's the Lakers taking it the other way. And with Andrew Bynum, knee injuries have been an issue.
Well, a lot of times with big guys, knee problems are part of what they have to deal with, and hopefully he can get it behind him at some point.
And that one's good, Barnes.
That's exactly the way you practice it. Hit the open man for the great look.
Rockets leading by 7. Here's Lowry. Budinger covered by Barnes, and Budinger kicks to Martin. Kept alive. Here's Scola, goes up, tries to lay it in, but it doesn't go.
No, sir. It ain't that easy, son, especially with a top-notch defender breathing right down your neck.
Scola against Fisher. Lowry picks him up. With the floater, here's Odom. Here's Barnes, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Now that's great court vision, Kevin. Even when he was about to shoot, he was still able to spot the open man.
Clark, you think about this Rockets team, they worked to play a more up-tempo style without Gal last year, and with their smaller front court, they really emphasized running out for layups and corner threes.
And without the big guy in the lineup, that team had to make adjustments, and to their credit, they did, and did so effectively.
Here's Bynum, following the score by Kevin Martin.
Terrific and-one finish right there, through contact. Some good play from Bynum in this one. He's got 8 points and a pretty good rebounding performance from him also.
And no problem at the line here for the 3-point play.
It's a good job from the foul line here. They'll need to continue to convert their chances in order to get back in it.
And now our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, has some info for us. Doris, take it away.
Guys, there were a lot of questions about whether last season would be Phil Jackson's final one, whether he'd retire. After they won the title and he set a record for most coaching championships, he said he was leaning towards retiring. He decided to return, though, saying, "Count me in." After a couple of weeks of deliberation, it's time to get back to the challenge of putting together a team that can defend its title. It'll be the last stand for me, and I hope it's a grand one. Guys, good to have him back.
It certainly is. Thank you, Doris. Here's Lowry, behind the arc. Budinger, no good. Fisher against Scola. Stolen by Martin. Miller kicks to Lowry. Outside, Martin. From the wing. They rule this one goaltending. Help the shot. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Kobe. Right around, 9 minutes left in the second. Takes it up. Nails it from close range. Kobe's got his second bucket of the night.
This is what happens when the defense lags. Wrong guy to give an opening to.
Outside Lowry. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Vujicic.
Great reflexes. He pounced on that one.
Up top, Kobe. Lowry covering. Over Martin. And again, Kobe Bryant. Kobe's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They're doing a much better job now of shooting the ball, but the hole was pretty big after the first quarter, so it hasn't quite been enough yet.
Lowry against Kobe. Kobe against Lowry. 5 to shoot. Martin kicks to Battier. Let's go with a 3. It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds. And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. They'll be facing the Denver Nuggets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Kobe. He has 6. Pass to Odom. Now Bynum. It's blocked. Second shot opportunity. And in there for 2 as he lays it up and in. Bynum's got 11 points.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter, but he's found a way to step it up here.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. Here's Martin. 16 points for him. Pass to Battier. Puts up the tray. The Rockets with another miss. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Arcs it high. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. Kobe Bryant, one of the great players and one of the great winners in NBA history.
Without question, individually a 12-time All-Star, 10-time All-Defensive Player, the league MVP in 08, and winning, well, how about 3 straight championships alongside Shaquille O'Neal, 2000, 2002, and then another in 2009 and 2010 as well.
What a resume. The Rockets making a switch here. Patterson's checked in. And he ties it up. Kobe Bryant, one of the true superstars of the NBA.
And he's been at this for a long time, Kevin. I mean, named by multiple sporting news organizations as the NBA Player of the Decade from 2000 to 2000, and well-deserved.
And Clark, Kobe, the first guard ever drafted straight out of high school, taken 13th in 1996 by the Charlotte Hornets and traded to the Lakers.
You know, Kevin, at that time, he was the youngest NBA player ever. Only 17 when they first acquired him. His parents had to co-sign his first contract.
And he gives them the lead. So he gets them both.
That's a great job from the line this quarter.
Here comes Kyle Lowry. Right side Lowry. Off the backboard and in. And we're all tied up at 40.
He didn't need the fade there, but he knocked down the shot, so you can't argue with the result.
Outside Odom. On the wing, Kobe. Lowry picks him up. 4 on the clock. 2 seconds left. And again, the Lakers no good.
Well, it's obvious they've definitely come out ahead when it comes to rebounding in this particular contest. Boxing out, good positioning, and then pursuing the pumpkin. Kevin Martin has been too much to handle.
Here is Brooks. It's dumped off. Miller outside. 5 to shoot. Another miss by Houston.
Really not enough defensive pressure there to force that miss. He's got to be disappointed.
Jacks up the triple. And it's Artest missing. Rockets trail by 4. Picked up by Kobe. Blocked. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 19-7 run. Gasol backing down. Got a piece of it. And here's Houston. Trailing by 4. Here's Martin. Takes it up. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer. You got to stop the layup there. Make him earn his points from the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Kobe. 14 points for him. Odom inside. He's guarded by Hill. Through contact and a whistle, and he'll go to the line.
Boy, I love Lamar Odom because he's so versatile, and not just offensively, you know, he's defensively versatile as well. I mean, he can bang with the big fella as well as play guys out on the perimeter some.
All good points. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. Having a guy like Odom in your rotation, as you were talking about, is such a luxury for the Lakers for those reasons you just said.
And he seems to thrive as a plug-and-play kind of a guy, too. I mean, he can do a lot for you and doesn't always need a lot of time to do it.
Timeout called, the Rockets. Here is Brooks. Kevin Martin on the wing. Kept alive. Brooks against Kobe. Kobe against Brooks. Shoots the three. It bounces out of bounds after the shot. Here's Kobe. He's got 14. No good. And the Rockets go the other way. Deflected. 1:55 left in the second. Odom is tagged with the reach. That's foul number 2 for him.
I think that's going to take away from what he does. The team's going to have to pick it up on the defensive end.
Kicks to Martin. Takes a three. Rebound by Ron Artest. Lakers leading by 4. And here's Brown. He has 5.
That's a smart play to take it right at it, aggressively, and pick up the blocking call. Kobe having just a fantastic game. He's got 14 points, and check out his steals. Very active hand. He's passing the ball so well right now and is really focused at the charity stripe, too.
And he knocks down the first one.
This is exactly what you need to do with the lead. Just knock down your free throws. When you get fouled, knock them down.
And Kobe drops them both. Here's Brooks. 1:31 left in the half. Outside Martin. Over Odom. And it's Martin again missing.
He's had some problems finding the range here in this quarter.
With the floater. The shot by Odom no good.
He tried to add a little flavor to that one. Maybe was thinking about the highlight reel. But then he missed the shot.
Here's Brooks. The Rockets again can't hit.
You want to get your teammate open for a shot, you got to set a better screen than that.
Kobe kicks it to Odom. On the wing, Brown. Over Battier. And it's Brown missing. Rockets trail by 6.
An ideal time to go 2 for 1. Every possession counts.
Here's Brooks. Again the miss by Brooks. Lakers leading by 6. Fires the 3. And it's Artest missing. Poked loose.
You know, both teams, Kevin, are just about even in terms of giveaways here, so no advantage either way.
It takes a bad bounce and goes out of bounds. And some changes here for the Lakers. Blake comes in for Shannon Brown. And Derek Fisher is subbed in for Kobe. The Rockets also changing it up. Yao, he's checked in for Miller. Scola comes in for Jordan Hill. And it's Lee in for Kevin Martin. Here's Lee, and that's not going to go. And so we wrap up the first half.
Kobe having just a fantastic game. 16 points, and as his steals numbers show, this defense has had an impact. He's had great awareness out there, exploiting those passing lanes and coming up with steals.
More from Los Angeles after this.
Hope you're enjoying the hoops this Tuesday night. Now, the HP halftime show. The Lakers have the lead out in Los Angeles against the Rockets. They need a win to put them over the 500 mark in the early going. Some terrific basketball from Kobe. He's got 16 points, getting things done on the defensive end too. A tough matchup, but the Rockets are staying afloat. They've launched 3 after 3, but it looks more like a bricklayers convention. A difficult first half for Aaron Brooks. Right now, I'm not sure if he could hit water if he fell out of a cliche. He's shooting under 20%. And a couple of guys out there who are getting it done for their respective teams. Should be a fun second half. And that's it for now as we send you back out to Kevin and Clark for the second half. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody.
Here's Lowry. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. They're with Martin. Then there's Budinger. Then there's Miller and Scola. Right side, Scola. From deep. No luck. Nice D from Odom. Lakers leading by 9. Ebanks, no good. And the Rockets go the other way. They've trailed by as many as 13 points. Budinger against Kobe. Outside Lowry. Defended by Gasol. Scola backing down. Tipped.
He's got to break out of this slump if his team wants a chance to win.
Budinger against Kobe. Odom against Scola. Gasol, while recovering. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Odom. And that's collected by Miller.
He really needs to hit that consistently, or they'll just keep letting him shoot it.
From 11 feet away, but he stays with it.
He's been AWOL this quarter. When his team is down and in need of some scoring from him, he hasn't shown up.
Ebanks, that's good. And it's Kobe with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 11. And here comes Lowry. Back to Scola. It stays here. Here's Budinger. Off the inbound pass. Shot's good.
Right there. You can't lose track of the three-point shooter.
Lakers leading by 8. Odom with a screen on Miller. With the shot. Shot's good by Kobe. Kobe's got 21. Here is Lowry. Picked up by Kobe. Fades away, and Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got his second bucket of the night.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
Bryant kept alive. Gasol. And he makes the basket, so one free throw coming up as he'll try to make it a three-point play. The Lakers making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. He's got 16 points, and he's been a brick wall today with all those blocks. He's gotten after it on the boards for them as well as in the transition game.
Gasol, no good on the free throw. And here are the Rockets, trailing by 10. Lowry passes to Battier. He dumps it off. Yao kicks to Battier. Back to Yao. Odom's there. 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it. Here comes Kobe. Brown the pass to Bryant. Odom with a screen on Battier. Bryant dishes to Odom. Goes up, and he lays that one up and in. Odom's got his third basket of the night.
Effortless, soft layup. Nice play.
Kobe against Lowry. Here's Martin. Yao is whistled for the loose ball foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Brown. Just over 8 minutes left in the fourth. Gasol backing down. Yao brings the double team. Gasol, no good. And here are the Rockets now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Martin. It's back to Battier. And sinks it from 3.
The defense is going to have to think about getting out faster on the shooters. You've got to close out on shooters rapidly. They're starting to heat it up here in the second half.
Here's Barnes. That's in, coming off an assist by Kobe. And the Lakers lead by 12. Rockets on offense. And here's Lowry. Backing down is Yao. Tosses it up. Nice D from Odom.
That shot didn't have a chance. He doesn't have the softest touch, and the defense was in his jersey. Got to look for a better shot. With his length, Kevin, he doesn't necessarily have to go way up top to throw it down.
And here are the Rockets now, after the basket by the Lakers. Kicks to Martin. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. 33 points for Martin.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
Pass to Lowry. Now here's Yao. Covered by Barnes. Lowry. Picked up by Kobe. A 3-ball. And another 3 for Houston.
In the first half, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes. But finding themselves down now, they've started to cast up a lot more triples.
Now here's Kobe. Here's Brown. It's blocked. Here's Gasol. Sinks the open shot.
You've got to close out on that mid-range jump shot.
Now Lowry. Backing down is Yao. Denial. And here's Los Angeles. They lead by 11. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Suns at U.S. Airways Center in Phoenix. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Brown against Lowry. Jump-off pass. Battier. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Here's Kobe. He's 1 assist away from the double-double. Lowry picks him up. From 7, kept alive, takes it up, and the dunk by Odom.
Kids, listen now. If you want to learn the art of rebounding, you have to watch this guy. And the dunks aren't bad either.
Yeah, he threw that one down with reckless abandon. Martin. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, covered by Martin. Kept alive. Brown against Lowry. And Bryant kicks to Gasol. Stolen by Martin.
One thing I'm noticing with this team, Kevin, they're holding on to the ball a lot better, doing a good job of securing the ball.
Lowry kicks to Battier from downtown. Scooped up. Yao goes up, misses the layup.
Nothing's working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the basket.
Outside Odom. Tipped.
Man, are they playing aggressively on defense.
Here's Lowry, the dump off. Here's Patterson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
A good pass, Kevin, is a combination of timing and accuracy. That was excellent. He was in mid-shot, but dished it off when he saw the open man.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Bill...
Chance to put the nail in the coffin. Fisher against Brooks. Brooks against Fisher. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Gasol. Goes up. Great finish in traffic.
Healthy lead. And with smart play the rest of the way, they should be able to win this.
Now a timeout called by Houston. They're losing by 5. 7 seconds left in the game. Clark, what are your thoughts?
They're still trying to claw their way back into this game, but it's futile right now. It would take a couple of miracles for them to win this one.
Here's Martin. Missed.
Now that you've played your first NBA game, how are you feeling?
It feels great, man. It's a real honor to be out there on the court for this team. This is the day I've been dreaming of my entire life, and to see it finally happening has been just amazing. I can't wait to get out there again next game.